This is CNN, home of fake news.
We begin tonight with breaking news in the Russia investigation. It's a CNN exclusive, and it could be very big indeed. The question is how big. The story concerns Michael Cohen, President Trump, and a potentially impeachable offense. That big. CNN's Evan Perez, Gloria Borger, and Pamela Brown did the reporting. Evan and Gloria join us right now. All right, Gloria, if you can just kind of explain what you're hearing, what you've learned.
Well, we're reporting that Michael Cohen, who, as you know, is now a star witness for Robert Mueller, used to be the president's fixer, was under the impression early on, right after the sort of Stormy Daniels saga, that if he stayed on message and continued to protect the president, that either a pardon or some kind of protection would be in the offing for him. Our reporting shows that he got this impression not long after the Stormy Daniels case broke. Remember, he went to Mar-a-Lago. He met with the president at that time. We are unclear about who exactly conveyed that message to Michael Cohen, but we know that he came away early on feeling, okay, I'm in a good spot. I'm going to be protected. And we then know that everything kind of fell apart after the raid on his office. At first, the president was still supportive of him, but then he went on Fox and Friends, and the president said, well, he only did a little bit of legal work for me.
What turned out he wasn't a very good lawyer, frankly.
And then Michael Cohen knew that he would no longer have the president at his back.
Evan, what's the response been from the president's legal team?
Well, Anderson, Rudy Giuliani told Pamela Brown tonight, the president of the United States never indicated anything to Michael or anyone else about getting a pardon.
The president or his team, anyone in his team, had any conversations with Michael Cohen or his attorneys about a possible pardon?
No, not at all.
Is he hoping for a pardon from President Trump?
Not only is he not hoping for, he would not accept a pardon.
And what about, Mr. President, what about Michael Cohen? Are you considering a pardon?
Thank you very much. Stupid question. Go ahead. Anybody else?
That's right, Jim. What we're being told by Cohen's friends is that Cohen currently does not believe that Trump will offer him a presidential pardon. One friend tells CNN that they brought up the possibility of a Trump pardon in a recent phone call with Cohen, and that Cohen's response was, quote, I don't think so. I just don't think so.
He authorized me several times to say he wouldn't take a pardon from Donald Trump if it was handed to him. So he now is...
never discussed?
Never. But he announced ahead of time, wouldn't take it even if it was handed to him.
They could also bring state charges, and now New York is considering some state charges against him as well. The president cannot pardon someone on state charges, so he was likely going away anyway.
And I have never asked for, nor would I accept, a pardon from President Trump.
The pardons are off the table, he said, but it's not a limitation on his power in the future to pardon in any case. So a little bit of a mixed message there from Rudy Giuliani, as often happens. In one sentence, he's saying pardons are off the table, but the president still has that ultimate power to pardon anyone he wants. And he's right, by the way. The president's power is absolute. And that's the key here for this story. The idea that Michael Cohen, for whatever reason, perhaps after he came back from his Mar-a-Lago trip or from outreach from people close to the president, believed that he was being promised something in return for staying on message is a very big deal for this investigation, because if this is something that he is telling to prosecutors, to investigators, you can see that this could end up being part of the Mueller report. And then, of course, this is something that members of Congress will want to know about as they decide what to do about this come next year.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know for a fact, Anderson, that he has said this to Mueller, but if he did, clearly it would be part of any obstruction investigation if somebody says to you, you know, you take care of me and I'll take care of you.
What turned out he wasn't a very good lawyer.
You are going to be so happy. You're going to remember this evening, and you're going to remember tomorrow when you vote. And you're going to say it was the single greatest vote that you have ever cast.